Hello and welcome. Today we're going to take a good look at the new Guardian ship, which I do believe is called the Bowie. So we'll do it as normal, get the box ripped open, have a look at the instruction manual, minifigures, have a look at the bags and everything like that, and then at the end we'll compare it to one or two of the other sets as well. That is cut open, we'll get you onto the side, open it up and see exactly what is what on the inside of this. But as always, we'll take a look at the box artwork first. So this is Lego Marvel set 76255. It's 10+ set, and like I said, it is the new Guardian ship. I do believe it's called the Bowie. It comes with 5 minifigures across the bottom. So you've got Star-Lord, Drax, Nebula, Mantis, and the new Adam Warlock. The film is yet to come out over in the UK regarding me filming this, so I don't know how accurate this ship is going to be. So there will be a comparison video later on after the film gets released. On the side of the box, you can see it's just plain black. On the back of the box, again, you've got some really nice artwork. Again, it gives you the set number in case it is facing the wrong way, and you have got some different bits and pieces with the cockpit and everything opens up like that. You've got some blast effects from Mr. Warlock himself. It seems like they've got a new Guardian's badge on this one compared to some of the other sets that I've seen in the past, and it has got a removable element with regards to the ship that Mantis can sit in, and you can see just how on the back the little bits and pieces can move. On the inside of the flap, you've got your QR code, which I do believe will take you to the instruction booklet if you need it to. So bag-wise and booklet, there's quite a bit to get through. It does look like they are slightly smaller bags, and I think there's just one bag of each, so it'd be good to get that tucked in. So this is all the new instruction manuals. These are how they've been coming. We'll get this ripped up like we've done with the other one. We'll take a good look at the sticker sheet. So that's again the first thing that popped out like it did on the last couple. So with this, you can see it has the sort of teal and pink stickers on here. We have got quite a few number 1s that go across the top. So you've got 4 1s, 4 2s, 4 3s, 2 4s, 1 5, 1 6 and 1 7. So you want to work out the maths of how many stickers you've got to add to that sheet. You guys and girls feel free and let me know as we go. And then we have the nice big chunky booklet. So on the inside of this, hopefully there'll be some nice artwork to have a look at. Again, QR code for the paperless instructions that potentially have already started to happen, like I said, with the Bricklink sets. It'll be interesting to see what else these come in. Nice and simple, nice and easy to see with regards to the colour on the front. On the inside, they are now saying that they are going to be going into paper bags. So that is what this is all about. They are now starting to get these in the inside of their instruction booklets. And you can see now, look, they have got a sustainable packaging bit with their QR code. So this is getting more and more that the Lego group are starting to push. And this is all about the digital instructions. If you've used the digital instructions, obviously, then please let me know. I haven't yet, but it is like a 360 degree. So apparently it's a little bit easier to use than using the instruction manual. You then get your brick separator. Then as we go through, you can see you've actually got 2 removable ships on this. So bag number 1, you get 2 of those. I only saw one of them on the front of the box. It'll be interesting to see where they are. It must be either side of these must come off. There must be both of those come off. So you can see you get 2 minifigures with bag number 1. Bag 2 and 3, it looks like it is the top ring. 4, 5 looks like it's the middle bit with the engine, and then you get the next figure. 6 and 7 coming down, you get another figure, and then 8 and 9 you get the main event, which is the main figure that I've been after for absolutely ages. It does obviously come on a nice stand as well. Moving over to the back end, so as normal with all the instruction booklets, you get given all the pieces. You can see everything that's in there. It's got some really nice bright vibrant colors on this one, but as we come through, there are 185 pages. That is to where it is to completion. It looks like you can load some of the minifigures in there in a slightly different way, so I will make sure we'll go through all of that at the end, because it's giving you all the stuff in red as the bits and pieces that you can do. Has it got any other set information of what have come out at this time? It does not look like it, but it does look like these are the 2 bits that are fully removable, which we will have a very good look at once it's built with regards to them actually adding minifigures into it. It looks like you actually do get 3 ships in one on this one, and then again that is it completely finished with the final bits to be added on page 183, and that is step 241. And just like that, it is built and on the stand. Yes, we do have somebody looking at it as well. So I will do my very, very best as this one gets in the way, because I can't try and start this video for the 5th time because he will not leave me alone. Now, first thing first, with regards to all the bits and pieces, we'll get these minifigures out of the way and just show you how easy it is to come off the stand. Rocky, you're being super helpful. So you can see it's just a normal Technic stand. That's nice and simple, and it will just plonk straight back on, and it goes straight in, and it will just sit back down again, nice and easy. It's sturdy enough, so you can pick it up from the back. You can do whatever you want with it. You can throw it around. That's absolutely fine. I cannot get on with either side of where the ships come off. I have got pieces pinging off all the time. So that is a fair warning. Either I built it wrong, or you just need to be a bit more delicate than what I'm being with regards to getting these bits and pieces off. But I will keep it on the stand because there is no landing gear whatsoever, and it's just a little bit difficult with this one wanting some attention. So you can see on the back you got some really nice colours with regards to the pink that they use, and then the engines on the back, they do move as well. These pieces here, they do not move, nor would I recommend you actually resting any of the bits and the actual weight on there, so don't stand it on its end because it won't end very well whatsoever. Now coming around to the front, there's one or two little bits and pieces you can move. So this bit, for example, that moves up, doesn't it, Rocky? Yep. And then this bit on the way down, yep, that bit moves as well. I think that is shown to put one of the minifigures in there as well. So that is space for two figures on the inside. You can see where you've got the little control panel, and then underneath you've got another minifigure on the side, and then you've got two bits on the side just here where they actually do rip off. So these are two completely separate ships where you can put two more minifigures on as well. So I do not know how accurate this is with regards to the films. Obviously the film has yet to be released, and you can't do anything on the back. So it's not like with the new the Guardian ship, so set 76193, that thing that is out currently as well. You can move around, you can take all the top panels off. You can't do that on this one, so it is literally as it is, as what you can see is basically all I can do. Now I have tried to start this video a couple of times, that's why I'm not taking Rocky out. I think I figured out the best way to take these off is you pinch it from the front and then you rip it off. That's nice and simple, but you can see it's fallen off a few times, so I haven't actually put that back on. This thing keeps pinging off so much as it goes on, so you've got to take this with a pinch of salt when you do it. I'm not too sure if I've done something wrong on that, or if it is designed for these pieces to fall off when they come in, because that is on a very big Technic part and it's right beside a bit of Lego, and I've always said I don't get on with Lego and Technic pieces side by side. But the little ships are pretty cool, so you can see you can open that up and you can sit one of the minifigures in. We will use her because she has no weapons whatsoever. That is what that looks like. So you can see her flying around. I think that looks nice and effective. And again, if we can try on this side as well, just to rip this off. Again, rip it from the front if I can. See, and then that's what happens. So not only does the back all come off, I've ripped the side off. So again, I'm being honest, just take it with a pinch of salt. There must be an easier way to get those off. I am just being a little bit daft because I can't figure out how the easiest way of getting these off will be, because even if I push in on that bit and push down, it would rip the bits off. However, I'm not too sure if it's designed to do that in the actual film, where they do blast off from the side for whatever reason. But that is what that looks like when it's completely nude on either side. So you've got the two ships. Again, the ships are absolutely identical. So you have got the piece there that just rips open, and you can just put another minifigure on. And obviously, like I've done plenty of times, they are super simple to rebuild those ships. They do look very effective. So that, again, is how it should look like. So we get that bit back on, so we are there or thereabouts the same. So they look nice, they do look the part. Now for the minifigures, we'll start with Adam Warlock. He's a new character to the franchise. He has got two facial expressions. You can see you've got that one, and then he's got his happy face on there. If you pay attention, he has got a bit of pattern on the middle of his head, so obviously he must have some sort of either gem or something going on there in the actual film. Again, not seen it, not really paid any attention too much to the trailer yet either, but he has got a very bright gold headpiece, really nice torso print. So he's got like a skull, goat skull thing going on at the top, just on his sort of like his necklace. Then he's got a V, red V going underneath. Behind that, he's got a load of red and gold patterns. Below that, he's then got a red W belt, so there's a lot going on with that. Moving on down to his trousers, top of his thighs, load of gold print with a load of red kicked in. Then he's got his toe print as well, with his black bit that goes across the boots. Then he's got even more print over the knees as well. So I can imagine a load of people wanting this minifigure in hand. It does look very nice. And on the back, huge amount of stuff going on as well with regards to all of the print. And he has got almost like a dot effect going on within that as well. So it is an impressive looking thing, this minifigure, and it comes with his little blast effects as well. So that is what you saw on the box, where he's throwing these little bits and pieces around, so they will just slot straight into his hands like so. And it is as simple as that. So you can pose, get some nice photos, do what it is you want to do with that one. Now moving on to him, so Drax, they've obviously changed the skin tone on this one to the darker green. So I don't know, I can't compare it to the other one because I don't have the other one, and I don't have any of the advent calendars, so I don't know if the advent calendar was this colour or if it was the slightly lighter colour. But you can see it does come with his weapons. So they're in their comic accurate suits. They've got full print on the bottom and full print on the top. They all match, so every single one of these are absolutely identical with regards to everything. So there's nothing slightly different on the one to the other. All of them are completely the same. So you've got nice detailing on the front. You can see the red sort of stitching, and you've got the little bits across the top, all the belt buckles, and you've got the little bits that go in, and then you've got almost the red that goes into the black on the trousers, and then you've got the knee bits as well. Even all the boots are the same, so they've got matching on all of the characters that we've got here. And then the back again is exactly the same. You can see you've got the belt buckle that goes across, you've got the red bit across the top, and then you've got the bits and pieces that cut in onto his back. But you can see with this one, it does not have a dual face, it's just got the singular face on this one. So you've got the cool looking face on the front, and then you've got obviously this bit on the back, but I don't know with regards to the skin tone. And again, we've got another Star-Lord. Now, with this one, it comes with his weapons, and then he does have his 2 facial on there as well. So you've got the squinty one, or you've got the non-squinty one. With that one, a bit more of a smug, and then that is what his hair piece looks like. So if you like that, let me know. If you don't, again, let me know. This, I love the colour of her face. So Nebula has this absolutely stunning deep blue on the front, and really, really nice on the side. Now the difference with this is actually the arms. She does have a silver arm on that side, and then she has got a blue arm on the other, and she has all of her bits and pieces going on the back of her head, so she does not have a secondary face. But you can see you've got a little sort of egg shape at the bottom, you've got the line that goes across there, and then a bit at the top you've got all like the pipe work and everything. So I think the deep blue against that blue does look very effective. Moving on to Mantis, plonk her hairpiece off, and it is on very, very tight. As you can see, it's difficult to get off. That's now stuck within her head. She does have 2 facial expressions, so I can try and get this off. That is the one thing with... Come on. There we go. So she has got her very aggressive looking face on the back, and then on the front you can see she's just got her nice sort of happy face. And then with regards to the arms on this one, they are exactly the same as the others. So it is only Nebula that has the silver arm, and you can see with the 2 girls here, they are identical on the back, same legs, same everything. So what we're going to do now is actually do the reverse of what it says to do in the instruction booklet. So I'm just going to see how easy these things are just to put back on. So that goes on there, that clips on, hold that, push that down, that's in, that's done. So that is as simple as that can be, so that's easy enough. Now, so the next thing we'll try is we'll get him in this bit just here. Now, without seeing the film, it is obviously quite tricky with regards to what the purpose and the point of this is for. So I take his weapons off because you're supposed to store them on the back of the ship. I don't think they would do that in the actual film. And then his head is supposed to go, that's supposed to click in there like so. So you can just see his legs. If I tip that up, I'm guessing you should be able to see the pink bits and his head, and then you should be able to close it up. So you can fit one of the figures in there. And can you fit the 3 figures in there then? So shall we try? So does this swallow all of the minifigures? So if we will sit them back to front, so we'll put her right at the back, because I was, when I was putting this together, thinking, where do all the minifigures go? Because there isn't that many hidey holes. However, those 2 have sat in absolutely fine. Does she fit? Is she? I don't think she's supposed to go there, because I don't think the top's going to close with her head in. So you can't have her headpiece on at the front. You might be able to get away with her sat in a slightly different place though. So if I move Mr. Chris Pratt to the front, that does shut with him directly at the front, as you can see. So if we can move her out, sit her down, plonk her in. So again, just doing this with one hand is simple enough. And don't forget, I'm doing this all on the stand on purpose, just so you can see how sturdy it is on the stand. Might have to take him back out. Come on. So they're in tight enough to plonk her in. Is she going to cause an issue? Can he fit? There you go. So you can fit all 3 of them in the cockpit. Now, the only reason I'm saying that is because the last picture, it's just him in it, and they're all stood to the side, so it doesn't actually tell you where to put the minifigures. So I was thinking, oh, it is only supposed to be a single person shuttle. Again, not seeing the film, quite difficult, but that does mean then that they will obviously have to somehow get onto the side, and you should obviously be able to go through the back, I would imagine, but you just can't. Now, can we go 2 for 2 to connect this back up before we start to compare the two sets? So even though some bits and pieces were falling off, that is as simple as that to put back on again. And again, don't forget you've got to put all your weapons and everything on the back. With regards to comparison to start with, we'll do it with the car and the Indiana Jones planes. That's what we've done with all the others. I think though this one will just park itself just on the top. So if we come up in range, you can see just the size difference between the two. The plane for Indiana Jones, I think a lot of you will have it, is a very, very good size scale plane. And you can see just how much bigger this ship is. So even though I think a lot of people might think that might be a bit too small, it is quite a large size. It's just a bit of a bizarre scale. Now with the Indiana Jones car just underneath it, you can see just how tall this stand is. You can probably get a better understanding of just the scale of how high this thing is off the floor. So quickly as a comparison, the new 2023 Quinjet. Now what you're looking at now at the moment is the one on the left hand side is actually slightly cheaper than the one on the right hand side, but I think they both scale quite well together. Now there will be a full comparison video coming of these two, including this one. Now you can see that this one is much, much bigger than this one. However, the price point is obviously completely different. So if this one was the same price point as this one, I would imagine this would be a little bit more beefy and a little bit more chunky. But what I will do is I will do a full comparison of all the ships once this film has been released, and I will link it to the end of this video in case you are just stumbling across this a little bit later on. But guys, I think that is it. I am done. So if you can like and subscribe and all that good stuff, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, what you think of this ship and what you think of this one, because this is the newest of the older, I guess now, the Guardian ship that's just come out. So this is actually set 76193. As it stands at the moment, there's about £15 difference between the two. So I'll let you guys soak that in and I will end the video there. But as always, thank you very much for watching. You guys take care and hope to catch you next one. Ta-da.